Hello LEGO fans, it's JANG here from JANGbricks.com with a LEGO Star Wars set review. This is set number 9494. Yep, 9494, and comes with 300 pieces even. Exactly 300. Interesting things with the numbers here. This was released in 2012 officially, and it costs presently $40 in the United States. It is still available for sale today. Let's go ahead and take a look at what it comes with up more close, starting with the minifigs. The star of this set is obviously Anakin. Now this is in the episode 3 timeline, so this is actually towards the end when he was turning towards the dark side, but before he got beat up by Obi-Wan. So he's still fairly young here and still intact, physically intact. This is a great minifigure, I think. This is really well captured, getting the contrast versus his previous versions. Very nicely done. Torso print on there, subtleties in there with the black and the dark brown colors used, some small little bits of detail. You can see he's got a lot of creases and depth in the face. He's got that really messed up, really messy hair. And coming around to the back, still more detail on the back of the torso, more printing there. Of course, he's got his lightsaber, and this head has a second face on the back of it. And there that is. You can see even more evil and just distraught and just so much angst there. Wow, a lot going on with that face. It's a really striking face. Next we have Obi-Wan in with his concerned face, getting ready to face off with Anakin towards the end of episode 3. And this one's relatively plain looking, but I think it is pretty well done. The hair is a little bit on the reddish side, but I don't think they have anything in between there, so it's about the best that they could do. Turning around on the back, you can see the detail of the print on the back of the torso, and this head does have two faces, just like Anakin. So there you go. Once he actually gets into battle with Anakin, he can have the more mean and serious face as he's actually fighting. Next up, Nute Gunray. That's interesting. Yeah, he's not entirely relevant to the fight scene, but hey, it's nice to get another good-looking minifigure. This is well reproduced. You can see got a great print going down that's integrated between the torso and the leg piece, which really is just one of those printed slope pieces, kind of a cloak or skirt kind of piece, and it has a very nicely detailed helmet or hat appliance that's attached. You can see it's got a little bit of gloss and a little bit of matte on there, a little bit of satin finish to just add to the texture. Turning around to the back, you can see there's no face on the back of that olive green head, but there is a little bit of printing on the back of the torso. So that does it for this guy. Here's yet another battle droid. This one is called a security battle droid with the pretty much standard everything except for the main torso, which is just in dark red. There's no print on here, no little extra insignias, no little bits of color. Just comes with a little piece of fuzz attached to him there. But he's got the medium-sized blaster, and that's all there is to see with this guy. If you've seen one, you've seen most of them, and in this case the color is the only differentiation. Last up is R2-D2, and yeah, nothing special about this particular version of R2-D2. Seen this with a number of sets. He hasn't really changed his look, but this guy will fit into the craft. It's nice that they gave us these because they are the proper platforms for Anakin and Obi-Wan to fight on, as we saw in the movie. Got the little droid here and a little bit of a platform that are both hovering, so it just gives you a perfect setup for playing with them. Great for play value there, and they're nice for just little added on things. You can see this one's got the little panel there. These can actually close up on the, oops, that was my bad. You can close up on the sides like so, or you can let them down. And the droid over here, he's got his eyes on there. That's pretty cool. He's got the attachment to the neck on the back, and they just put a clear little stud in there, a single 1x1 round plate in the middle to just space that out. You can actually adjust the height here because they used a tile instead of using an actual round plate there. So you can open that up, close it a little bit, move it forward and back just slightly. Also, just a little bit of extra action you can get there. You can see a little thruster kind of fire in the back, and of course you've got the lava base underneath, and then these pieces just hold the thing up. And you can also make the hands or the arms go up and down. You can twist the little Exoforce hands on the ends of here, although those tend to get tight. They tend to be pretty tight little pieces. And yeah, it's just a nice little thing that's accurate to the movie and good for playability. Of course, this is the main reason that you would buy this set, the Anakin's Jedi Interceptor set. It's Anakin's Jedi Interceptor. You've got the little winglets that can fold down and fold out, top and bottom. It doesn't really stand up on the ground very well for posing if you have these out. Do want to add some extra pieces to help hold it up, but it looks really good. This is well replicated, I think, from the look of the thing in the movie. You saw that the canopy is moving back and forth. They actually made it easy to open up the canopy just to put Anakin in there. You see the single stick control in the center there. Pretty nice little concise, succinct way that they attached everything here, just using that axle piece with the stud at the end to get this end little dish on there. Just fits together really well. This is just a very good looking Lego toy, I think. It's just well done, nice angles, looks good from every angle too. They don't have, kind of a display face that looks good on the box art, but then it looks, kind of weak and unfinished from other angles. You've got print on the canopy that's just for this type of craft, and you've got two sets of blasters on there. Also have missiles, flick fire missiles down here, 2 of them, so you can actually shoot with this thing. That's good for playability for kids. I appreciate that. I really like the angles that they got in here. I mean, that's pretty close to the way that it should be, and they've just used, you can actually angle that back up to make it flat. That's not accurate, but you can do that if you want to add something additional. Have kind of 2 modes if you want to make it look like that, but this is the way that it should be. It's good. And they also have a slot to put R2-D2 in there, so like a lot of the recent sets, you do have to put them in sideways. I like the way that they leave these 2 little slots, 1x2 slots, open for his feet to go through, so he's actually able to sit down there more deeply and just lets his head out. Doesn't look too obvious down here. The thing is, the way that things are scaled, it's very difficult to get him in there without something showing up or without the wing being entirely too thick. But because he goes in sideways, his head goes the wrong way. I just recommend that you take the head off and rotate it independently 90 degrees just to get a little bit better look. See, that's more accurate. It's so easy to do, so definitely not something that I will complain about, not something to dock the set for. This is really good. I really like this. So this is just a well done set, I think. Great, surprising selection of minifigures. The little extra accessories that are added on kind of on the side are nice touches and a little more active than normal. And the craft itself, the Jedi Interceptor itself, I think is great. I really like the design of it. I like the design of it in the movies, but as a Lego construction set and a Lego made thing, I think it's just really well done, and it's fun, and it looks really good. So I'm happy with this set. I'm very happy with it. I think that the value is pretty good. The price per part might look a little bit on the high side, but you do have to consider that it comes with 5 minifigs, which is an unusually large number for a set with so few pieces. So that's it for my look at this one. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for more. I put up a bunch of videos every single week, kind of spaced them out so you can see different stuff. Stay tuned for updates. All of my updates are published at jangbricks.com. And as always, if you like a video, hit thumbs up. If you don't like a video, please do hit thumbs down. I very much appreciate it when people hit thumbs down, because that helps me also. It's good feedback, and Google YouTube actually uses it to help drive more views to my videos. So thanks again, and I'll talk to you again soon.